just like 3 sets, last hit, last stock. Hopefully he has an easier time of it, but you know, can't count Dynamite out. Dynamite actually absolutely whooped me at the last DGR.
Side note, production, what stream are we on? Because I'm not seeing it on Satellite Melee. Hello, Dad? Taizai, are you there? We'll find it.
I'm sure we're up there somewhere.
Either way, let's get into this game number 1. Rocking it on Battlefield, the classic. No surprises there. I think a big part of this always comes down to how the Sheik is able to use those platforms, of course, to transfer that grounded mobility into a little bit of aerial pressure.
For sure, and who can take more of these tight scraps and turn them into actual punish opportunities? That's a huge difference here. So like right here, he turned that scrap. Ooh, but with the reversal from Dynamite, manages to give him back the ledge.
There we go, I found us. We're on Satellite Smash. It's tricky with this.
There you go.
Ooh, Amsatek.
Oh my gosh, and the extra shine almost does him in.
I was looking up some interesting...
Punishes the slow recovery.
Some interesting stuff recently about just the evolution of Amsatek. How it's gone from being, you know, the crazy new age tech option to keep yourself alive in these harrowing conditions. And now it almost feels like it's bad.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I think it's more had just like an evolution of a lot of things in Smash where like it used to be this like set defining like, oh my god, like he Amsatek'd at the perfect moment. And now it's just like, yeah, he Amsatek'd like 4 times this set. Like it's just like a thing people do.
And you just keep getting caught over and over because now your opponent, they're going to expect the Amsatek, right? So
yeah, I mean,
if you're not at kill percent, sometimes it's worth mixing up.
Yeah, exactly. So like we've almost gotten to the 4D chess level of expecting the Amsatek and doing something different to mix it up.
Either way, right now, SpiritGun doing a good job in this game number 1. A little bit of a tech chase on that the chain grab on the platform, but not a whole lot you can do there because of the platform. Even up an opportunity for Dynamite to get himself back into this game number 1. Ooh, but Reese
tricky platform movement. Just like you were saying earlier, how he utilizes the platform is super important here.
Yeah, you can see it. SpiritGun doesn't want to play right in the center of the stage. You want to be a little bit to the left, to the right, make it a bit harder for Dynamite to keep up with the pace because, of course, that's a strength of
Good fair. I thought that the fair might just be enough, but he'll definitely clean it up with that back air and ledge hawk. 3 stocks to 1. You know, they say 1 stock is not a lead, but 3 stocks or 2 stocks, that's starting to look like 1.
I like those needles as well off stage. Just the option to keep Dynamite alive. Unfortunately, that nair's not going to be strong enough. Ledge hang, great coverage. We've seen this before, and the up air going to close it out.
Yep, still catches that platform option. The late up air. Oh, but he's starting the tech chase, and he drops it. Uncharacteristic, honestly.
Yeah, good mash from Dynamite to get out of that. Maybe SpiritGun a little bit too antsy, trying to get an extra mash in there. Giving Dynamite an opportunity. Hang on.
Got the extension off of the nair into the down smash. Another Amsatek. You know, like I said, just like bread and butter these days.
Unfortunately, Dynamite not able to get like a shine bear off of that. Just gonna do some damage, but it's okay because you cleaned it up. Deep, deep breath from SpiritGun.
You gotta at this point. You know, he was at 3 stocks, and now he's down to that last stock for this game.
Yeah, it's getting spicy. That DI angle a little bit tricky.
But now he just needs to keep up the bread and butter. That's it. Yep.
Good coverage from SpiritGun. Got burned, didn't get disoriented by it, right? It's so easy because you're getting ready to start putting in your next input. You get burned, you get thrown off on your timing, but closed it out very well.
100%. Just kept his basic option, used it to the best timing he could.
And we're going to FD for the counter pick. Of course, going to get rid of those platforms, but there are other downsides to this, aren't there?
Yeah, it makes the tech chase a lot easier. But, you know, we have seen SpiritGun drop a couple of those tech chases just on flat ground. So maybe he's thinking that might be more beneficial for him. Plus, you got a little bit more room in the air to try to get those up air strings. Doesn't really matter as SpiritGun just kind of tech chases him and cleans up a whole first stock.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that ideology. It's not working out too well for Dynamite right now as the tech chase continues. Does drop one there, but counter picking the player as opposed to the character sometimes, I do think is valid. So I don't fault Dynamite for this.
But at the same time, you know, this is just bread and butter, like for SpiritGun.
Ooh, that's rough.
He's played this exact matchup on this exact stage many, many times, and he is definitely prepared to just scrap it out and then tech chase him to death.
Yeah, you're not exactly going to catch him off guard with a fox on FD, right? My man, everybody and their mother has seen this 10,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like he might have been better served going to like a Yoshi's or something, but given the best of 5, maybe he's saving it. I'm not sure.
Does have the
Or he's
wave
not as
shine down. Unfortunately, Dynamite, it feels like Dynamite's getting these openings and going for shine combos like that wave shine. Crazy SDI.
It just gets the reversal. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, and he needles it. He gets the free stock out of the needling the Firefox.
All of that off of a great conversion from an SDI.
Right? Just a random nair off of an SDI.
Okay, that'll do it. Oh, no, I tell a lie.
Quite.
Just
Great
barely.
DI. Gets the crouch cancel, super high percent. Get that jab. Into the tech chase. Oh, but he misses it. He calls out the tech in place and doesn't get it.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times now. SpiritGun going a lot for these predictive tech chases instead of the reactive tech chases when those up smashes do come out. And that's where Dynamite's getting away.
Yep. Especially at these lower percents where he can just kind of take advantage of his speed and tech away really quickly.
Yeah, we just saw it again as well. Predicting the roll out. Dynamite goes in, staying alive, coming back a little bit in this game. It's very indicative of what we saw in the first game where the last couple stocks looked so good for Dynamite. It's just you're so far behind that it's difficult to come back.
Yeah, well, and I'm seeing a lot better defensive play from Dynamite this stock too, where like he's been CCing more, he's been like staying out of the danger zone of some of Sheik's aerials a little bit better, just weaving in and out a lot better, but it might be too little too late once again.
Great coverage as well. The back air is not going to hit, but the grab does.
Good DI away so he can't just follow up with a fair to finish it.
Ooh, hold on.
Oh,
okay.
But he gets the F tilt, and that's just going to end it with a fair.
He got close, but
absolutely. I mean, if he can continue to adapt, I think he can definitely take games, for sure. But so far, SpiritGun looking pretty dominant in this matchup.
Runs
Takes
it
him
back
to FD. Okay.
How do you feel about that? I mean, he was coming back.
Yeah, I mean, it could still be, you know, it might be a comfort thing for him. You know, he doesn't have to worry about the platforms, and that can sometimes be a huge confidence booster against Sheik. Especially if he just thinks that, you know, his ground game is just going to be better. Which, hey, I mean, so far this set, or this game, been very true with a nearly true 0 to death. Just kept batting him around.
Oh, we're still going. Finally.
Yeah, there we go. Finally tacks on a little bit of percent on the Fox here, but okay. Crazy edge guard situation. Almost catches SpiritGun another stock, but
this is looking pretty rough.
Yeah. The Dynamite gets the reversal, and he is looking pretty dominant in this last game.
Man, already 2 stocks down, only 51% taken. Finally an open from SpiritGun. Great crouch cancel there as well. Misses the forward air, but again,
great
beautiful coverage in the corner.
That should be it, yep. And like I always say, one stock is not a lead here.
No, it is not, and we're kind of seeing why right now. If you get a couple more good call-outs here as SpiritGun, if you can crouch him towards the corner, but I feel like what Dynamite is trying to do is preempt that. You don't want to get yourself into these low percent edge guard scenarios. Just take the damage center stage.
So you say that, but they've been in this like continual scrap for the past couple minutes, and I think it's SpiritGun is edging it out. But with the opening from the Fox, okay, he keeps it going, extends it with the dash attack, but the reversal from SpiritGun, he takes a whole stock off of it. And we're back to pretty much even. Obviously a bit of a percent deficit, but
Dynamite with that super late nair. Great upbeat coverage there from SpiritGun in the corner, reversing situations. This is what I was talking about. The scary low percent scenarios where Dynamite can just die, and that weird cross-up hitbox on the nair as well, back air as well. It's okay though. Staying alive at 163. Any big hit will close this out.
Oh, even a small hit.
Yeah, hit him with
the
a bicycle
back
kick.
edge of up smash. You don't usually see that very often.
Dynamite feeling himself. You see the dash dance is starting to come out a little bit more.
Yeah,
more
he's
of these up
looking a
smash
lot
combos.
more confident, especially compared to that other FD game.
It's the shine grab this time around. He dropped it the last time. Maybe warming up. My man might be a little bit cold.
Okay.
And there you go. SpiritGun drops a game finally. Dynamite on the board.
Yeah, I think SpiritGun saw that last nair and is just like, okay, you know, just gonna reset after that. And I think with his counter pick coming up, he will be in a good position. But we could see this go to Game 5.
It was Game 4 last time, and SpiritGun was able to close
pick.
it out. But yeah, FOD, you've got those platforms back. It's going to be a little bit harder for Dynamite to control the pace of the match because of that air superiority that SpiritGun is now able to throw out. And we can see that with the way that SpiritGun is holding those corner platforms.
Well, not even so much that. What's so incredibly strong about this is not only does SpiritGun get the advantage of the platforms here on a Sheik, but Sheik's tilts cover so much more like real estate on this stage with the platforms going up and down compared to almost anybody else. But you know, we're just seeing a super duper scrappy first stock here, just trading blows back and forth, barely any combo potential. But now we see Dynamite catching just a few good strays and bringing a stock to a close.
You're talking about the tilts. You could see SpiritGun trying to throw out those F tilts early on to do exactly what you were talking about. And I think Dynamite was kind of privy to it coming into the game, knew what to expect, and was whiff punishing those really hard.
Oh, very mistimed down smash. Gets back on the stage. Oh, but he's over 100% now.
Yeah,
and he cleans up another one. He's only caught like 10% on this stock.
Dynamite has woken up. Okay, shield push back, going to keep him safe there. Dash attack into back air from SpiritGun. Sets up for this edge guard. Unfortunately, pops him up to the top platform, which gave one more opportunity, but a good trade for SpiritGun.
Yep, there we go. One stock.
Okay.
Oh, but Dynamite. Oh, these up air strings. What I was talking about, like what I thought he wanted on FD, but he's proving FOD to be even better. That's got to be a little scary for SpiritGun. Oh, and he just takes the hard reset. Doesn't want to try to go for the 3-stock comeback.
You got to wonder about the mentality. Is it starting to crack, right?
Like I said, he's a bunch of Game 5s going into this. This is another Game 5.
I do worry when a competitor takes that reset and then doesn't take a deep breath, right? If you take a deep breath, and you can see how much animated as well SpiritGun has started to get as opposed to the first couple games. Very
100%.
Very
He's
emotionally
locking
invested.
the fuck in.
My man's locked in, yeah.
Let's go.
And it can go two different ways. We don't know what's going on inside SpiritGun's head. My man might be chilling right now.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I think taking the hat off, he's like trying to channel his ki.
Is that the relic? Just rolling up the sleeves. You take
trying
the hat
to go
off.
Super Saiyan. Oh, but Dynamite just kind of running a clinic on this. No, come on.
Ooh, told him to down air. I like the read attempt there from SpiritGun. Not able to find it. Of course, you could have gotten a lot off of that down air, but Dynamite moved a little bit too hard in the corner. That's an opportunity for SpiritGun.
Caught the nair in the teeth. SpiritGun.
No, every time.
Just caught him every single time coming back.
Every time SpiritGun has Om's attacked in this entire set, Dynamite has immediately shined him.
Yeah, he's been so ready. Like, big ups to Dynamite, honestly, for expecting the Om's attack and, like, respecting it every time.
Ooh, that was scary in the corner. And we're seeing Dynamite be the one that's threatening those early deaths in the corner. And we saw one before that shine. The little bit semi-spike was a little bit awkward, a little bit of a low percent. Again, Om's attack this time has the time for the down smash. And one more.
Oh, my
that should do it.
Dynamite just running the clinic on this flow chart edge guard. Just taking the ledge, taking control of that edge, and answering every possible option he has to get back.
This is looking tough. SpiritGun on the cusp of getting eliminated here. Gets caught again with the drill. Manages to mash out, but 15% on this stock. You have to be so careful from here on out. Great recovery from Dynamite.
Yeah, it goes high to avoid that low back air from SpiritGun. Can't, ooh, gets the shine off the edge.
Back
Good
air for back
reversal.
air.
Okay. Side B on stage is questionable. Good down smash.
Grab, whipped grab into down smash is crazy confidence from SpiritGun in
Right.
that scenario.
Let's
My
go,
man,
God.
the end lag's not real. Just lets it rip. Speaking of letting it rip.
Come
Dynamite.
on. I know commentary should be unbiased or whatever, but I'm definitely gunning for.
It's okay, we can show a little bias around here at the locals. It's chill.
Gunning for my boy SpiritGun over here.
Oh,
But we've seen this situation so many times, and it seems like every time it's been coming out in favor of Dynamite.
He's
Good,
so comfortable.
Good ledge.
You mentioned the flowchart edge guarding. I feel like SpiritGun has not solved the flowchart just yet. Manages to get by thanks to some awkward hitboxes there, but Dynamite so poised to just get a back air or another flowchart. Is this going to be
I feel like
it?
the defensive play from and the pressure, just a little too much.
GG's. Boom goes the Dynamite. My man brought it all the way back. The reverse 3-0 sweep. Woke up, got so much more confident with the tech skill, was able to convert so well in that final game.
I think the defensive play was honestly like a huge difference there. I saw him CCing a lot more. I saw him just catching these little shield moments of like where he was previously getting opened up on, and just not letting SpiritGun have anything.
Man, the coverage. I'm just looking at these flowcharts. So many of these kills, like you were talking about, are those flowcharts in the corner. And then when SpiritGun does get back, especially in this Game 4, Game 5 scenario, he gets his single hit in, but it's not enough to convert into the big stock-taking combos, the stock-taking ledge traps that we were seeing in games number 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's just not getting enough of those